What is going on, guys? It is a Sunday afternoon. We just made it to Barrett Jackson auction down here in Arizona. If you've never been, I promise you this is probably one of the biggest auction sites you'll ever see. I want to say it's the biggest in the country, but don't quote me on that. But anyways, yeah, I just got off work. I'm like, what else to do for the day? Then spend the day. A beautiful Sunday, really. It's nice and sunny. It's warm. Why not spend that day at Barrett Jackson with you guys? So I just got here. I'm gonna grab all my gear, camera, phones, microphone, make sure everything's hooked up, ready to go. I got my ticket pulled up, ready to go. So I'm gonna go ahead, check in, and I'll see you guys at the front gate. Awesome, guys. We are officially inside Barrett Jackson auction site of 2025. This place is massive. So I'm sure there's a lot of goodies here to see today. Starting off with the Lexus LFA right here. I believe this was produced in 2013, if I'm correct. I could be wrong here. Let's see. Yep, 2012. We definitely don't see many of them anymore. They're neat. This thing is insanely huge. It's like two buses in one. The Hell Tracks conversion. This thing is wild. Just look at those. Little ski mobile in the back. This thing is so sick. Beautiful Chevy Blazer here caught my eye. I like when they do like more, when they incorporate modern technology into like, you know, the more classic vehicles. I think it's actually really neat. Yeah, that's super clean. I really like that. Well done. This beautiful blue Chevy over here. This is so pretty. The all white interior. Very pretty truck. Got a couple nice Defenders. Got the Apex Motor Club out here. Got the Radical out. I believe they're a club out here where you bring your supercars, and they have a track out in Maricopa, and you can store your supercars in their garages and then bring them out directly onto the track. The track borders where you can store the cars. So I've seen their track one time. You know, I don't have a supercar yet, so of course I haven't raced on the track yet, but pretty cool they brought these out. They bring this one out to the car shows pretty frequently, which is awesome. We have this beautiful 1969 Chevrolet Chevelle concept vehicle. The metallic paint on this thing is so pretty. Beautiful red interior. I really like these old vintage gas pumps. They have quite a few of them too in this room before you get into the auction area. Let's see if I can show you guys them. I made it into the auction room. Look how packed it is. At 12, it's like 1 in the afternoon on a Sunday. When I was here last year by myself, I actually never even got to see the auction happen. I walked in here and it was like completely empty.
$30,000. 50th anniversary convertible, 50th anniversary red over a shale leather interior. So 31,000, Patrick.
Alright, we'll make our way into the actual show area. Show you the Batmobile. That's so cool. It's already sold. They got Ken Block's Huna truck right behind it. If you tuned in for Highline Cars and Coffee, we saw this about a month ago. So that's why they brought it out, though, is because it was going to auction. But look at the Batmobile. That is so neat. And just down past the Batmobile, we have a 300 SL Mercedes Goldwing. These are very, very expensive. I think they start out around like 3 to 5 million, if not more. They have a Corvette next to it. Probably the prettiest color I've seen on a classic Corvette. I feel like there's got to be something done to it. It looks a little more modern. It's got carbon right there by the mirror. Yeah, something's done to it. I'm not sure what though. Have another beautiful Corvette down here. I really like that color. Got this beautiful Lincoln. This thing is gorgeous. Another Lincoln next to it. This one is insanely pretty. Yeah, this one's really pretty. Got a couple Ford GTs back here. This one sold, looks like for 500K. Wonder if this one over here sold too. It looks like it actually. 475K. 2005 Ford GT. 210K. I can't see how much the one on the back end sold for. Let's see. 287K. That's nuts. Got my favorite section, the supercars. Got a Lamborghini Aventador. Sold for 350K. That's crazy. Got an 812 right next to it. 488, 296. I believe this is another 488 right here. Either 720S or 765. It's 765 LT. I really like that color. It's really pretty. This one's the 720S. Same with that one. I actually really like that yellow 720S. Got a SF90, another SF90, F8, Murcielago, SV right there. We'll go on the other side, we'll go look at it. The updated Ford GT, we got two of them actually. Oh, actually three of them. Full carbon Ford GT. And here we have the Pagani Huayra. This is the one we saw at Highline a little over a month ago with the Venom F5 next to it. They're hoping to fetch, I think, around 2 million for it. They said if they get less than that, they might be screwed. It already sold for $2 million. Oh, this one sold too. Oh, it sold for 1.75 million. So yeah, they got pretty close to the 2 mil they were hoping for. That's so nuts. I didn't realize they already sold them. $2 million. That's so crazy. One of them's on. You got the 765 LT. Just moving it. We got the 2010 Murcielago. This thing is really pretty. Sold for 700K. That's so crazy. Look at that. Those air ducts on the side are insanely huge. Such a beautiful line of supercars right here. Got a couple more supercars right here in the middle, including these Porsches and that red Bentley. That's really pretty. I wonder if it sold. Yeah, it did sell. Sold for 210,000. Turbo S sold for 220,000. But the SLR McLaren, you actually don't see too many of these anymore. If you didn't know too, it's actually an air intake for the engine. Yeah, very pretty car. Like I said, you don't see many of them anymore. I wonder how much it sold for. 310K. This side's one of my favorite sides. You got a lot of vendors on this side. One of them too, they sell like a crap ton of different Hot Wheels. Those are so cool. They're so expensive though. Has some really cool neon signs. I want one of these actually. These are so cool. Oh, here's the dude with all the Hot Wheels. I might buy a few and keychain them up. I'll just have to spend a little bit of time searching through all of them. He's got so many, just look. It also, it's like piled in the back too. You can walk back on the other side. Got some in the case over here. Yeah, I'm gonna probably take a minute to look through these. These are really pretty. Got some neat Western gear over here, or at least looks like Western gear. Leather jackets. Say hi to me. Hi. We have the literal Ghostbusters car. This thing is so neat. Yeah, just look at that. If it hasn't sold, I'm probably gonna buy it. And the one I really wanted to see. This is so sick. I'm so happy we got to see it in person. That's so funny. Oh, it sold for 28K. That's awesome. Got the mystery machine back here. The Death Mobile. Sold for 27K. That is so neat. Oh, we got the Back to the Future DeLorean right here. Damn, it sold for 120K. Oh, it's even signed. This is so sick. Got the Speed Racer car over here and another mystery machine. I used to watch Speed Racer on Cartoon Network when I was like 8. So it's hilarious that I'm really seeing the cars now in person. Another mystery machine. This is so cool though. I like this. This reminds me of Hotel Transylvania. That's so cool. A lot of beautiful cars tucked back here. A yellow Dodge Viper. GTS. Only 96. It's not horrible. I thought it would have got more than that. I mean, 96K is a lot for that gen of Viper. Got a Supra. I think another one right next to it. I know it's another Dodge Viper. 46K. Oh, here's that McLaren that sold. It's actually getting pretty warm in here now. You can see they have a whole bunch of classic cars in here. It goes so far back. And then there's also an outside section too, by the way. So once we finish the inside tour, we'll go take a peek outside. We'll see what they got sitting out there. I don't know if this is just overflow or no. Never mind. They're sold cars. Yeah, really neat. There's some amazing cars back here at the Rolls Royce. Wonder how much it sold for. Only 150K. You see this? 150K for a Rolls Royce. That's crazy. What year is this? Oh, it's a 2009. But still, you see what I mean? Like a 2009 Rolls Royce, you wouldn't be able to tell this was a 2009 if you had it stacked up next to the more modern, like a 2000, like 20 or whatever. So you can find those. You can find supercars and classic cars and stuff like for a really good price. You just got to know what you're looking for. All right, now that I'm blind and I'm tearing at the eye because it's so bright, we'll walk through here. We'll see what's in here. I think it's just the storage for more vehicles. Yeah, it's really so bright. I'm really like, it looks like I'm crying. I'm not going to show you guys because you'll probably say that I am crying. That's why I hate when it's so bright because it literally like burns my eyes. That's why I have to scrunch my face all the time. My eyes are stupid sensitive to light. It's crazy. Oh, I like this. This is really pretty. That's so cool. I love the bed. Really pretty. Yeah, so pretty much under these white tents, they're also filled with cars. You have food court or like the food courts. But all those tents right there, one by one, they're all filled with cars. This thing is super sick. Batmobile helicopter right behind it. Cool, dude. That is so sick. The bat boat. So yeah, these tents are packed. There's some gappage, I guess, but for the most part, though, they store a lot of the extra cars out here too. I'll take you through a couple of the tents so you can see. This one seems to be mostly classic cars. We got another mystery machine. Not sure what that is. Looks like it's a Pontiac Fiero GT used for the movie. Not sure what movie. It almost looks like a Lambo though. That's what I thought it was at first. Yeah, Buick. I actually used to own a Buick. It was a Buick Century. It was like a 96. It really wasn't too bad. I got it for like 500 bucks from an old couple. It didn't really last me too long. It just had issues, you know, it was an old car, sat for so long. You know, they get electrical issues and all that. But it served its purpose before it ended up hitting the ground. Cool old medic military vehicles. Makes me miss black and white TV and movies. I love the classic Mustangs. Sold for 50K. That green is very pretty. Let's see what else we got in here. Pretty neat classic car right there. You can watch the auction too. Another Mach 1 Mustang. Really pretty. It's like a brown color. Oh, no way. I got a G-Wagon in here. But would you rather take the lifted Chevy or the G-Wagon? This thing's nice. It's like my favorite G-Wagon when they look like this. Eleanor replica. If the replica sold for 110, imagine how much. Ooh, here we go. No way. It's Dynaco, baby. Too bad it's not blue. Yeah, it's super neat. Beautiful Corvette. I really like this. 1964 Ford. Matte finish. Or matte. Yeah, matte gray. Red interior. That's crazy. This is really pretty. Imagine your little vineyard and wine cellar with the barrels. That is so cool. Take a walk towards the auction block. We'll go view that one more time. I'll show you guys live video of the auction. See if there's anything neat going across when we get back in there. But other than that, yeah, guys, this is Barrett Jackson for you. Got the sick delivery trucks. Thing's so huge. So yeah, it could be a house. 2 houses, really. This could be a house, and that could be a house. All right, let's get back to the auction. So this is where they actually line up the cars before they hit the auction. Yeah, they go through this area right here. This is where they push them onto the stage. That's why you can't go into this area. So, but I figured I'd show you because I thought that was pretty cool. Then you have the upstairs seating for the VIP. I think it's for VIP seating up there. I could be wrong though. This place is so huge. Oh yeah, here's another area full of cars that I forget about. Look how many cars they have in here.
$77,000. On number 1606, vehicle was not in the printed catalog. A 1973 Porsche 911T, 3.2 liter flat 6 engine.
It's pretty cool signs back here. Armadillo. That Ferrari one's really neat. Make our way back to the entry part we came through. This is really neat. A van that has a shower, a toilet, a sink, a bed. That's so neat. Van life. It's actually becoming really common now, especially on the West Coast. I'm so happy I did not miss this before I left. This is the new Mustang GTD. It set a Nürburgring record of 6 minutes and like 70 some seconds. It's so cool. I didn't realize they had it out here. Luckily I saw it before I left. Super sick. Mustang GTD. Alright guys, that's a wrap for Barrett Jackson. Awesome, you guys. Well, I hope you guys had a good time spending the day with me at Barrett Jackson for 2025. As you can tell, it is a very large auction. It's nearly impossible to see all the cars they have here, so at least in one day. But yeah, hopefully you guys had a good time with me. Like I said, a lot of amazing cars, collector cars, supercars, you name it. They have pretty much every car you could think of, including the Ghostbusters car, which was super cool to see, and the Mutt car from Dumb and Dumber. That's really the one I really wanted to see. It's crazy too how many mystery machines we saw. Now it makes me wonder which one's the real mystery machine. But yeah, like I said, thank you guys for spending the day with me at Barrett Jackson on this Sunday afternoon. I'm gonna go ahead, wrap things up, start putting this together, and then stay tuned for the next car show.